wait a second. If you think most people lose money in crypto because they pick the wrong coin, stop right there. That's not the real reason. The real problem happens much earlier, before they even click buy. And once you see it, you'll never unsee it again. Quick thing before we continue. If you want crypto explained without hype, without fake promises, and without pretending everyone gets rich overnight, hit subscribe now. You'll thank yourself later. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't enter crypto late because they're unlucky. They enter late because they follow emotions, not logic. They wait until something feels safe, popular, and obvious. And by the time it feels obvious, the opportunity is already crowded. Think about it. When prices are boring, quiet, and going sideways, nobody cares. People say crypto is dead. But the moment price explodes, headlines show up, influencers scream, and suddenly everyone feels ready. That feeling of readiness is usually the worst possible timing. Crypto doesn't reward excitement, it rewards patience. And patience is boring, very boring. Here's the funny part. People say they want opportunities, but when opportunities actually appear, they look scary. Red charts, negative news, silence on social media. That's when most people freeze. Then later, when price goes up and confidence feels high, they jump in, right before the next correction. It is like arriving at a party when everyone is already leaving and wondering why the music stopped. At this point in the video, if this already sounds familiar, pause for 1 second. Ask yourself honestly, am I reacting to price or am I thinking ahead of it? If this question hits a nerve, stay with me, because this is where most people fail without realizing it. Now let's talk about expectations. A huge mistake is entering crypto expecting fast results. People see screenshots, big numbers, and success stories, but they don't see the time, the losses, and the boring months behind them. They think one good trade changes everything. In reality, one bad emotional decision can destroy months of progress. And yes, volatility is stressful, but volatility is not the enemy. Lack of a plan is. Here's a simple truth most people ignore. If you don't know why you're buying something, you won't know when to hold it. And if you don't know when to hold, you'll always sell too early or panic too late. The market doesn't need to beat you. You'll do it yourself. Quick reminder in the middle of the video. If this is already making you rethink how you approach crypto, make sure you're subscribed. This channel is about clarity, not noise, and we build understanding step by step. Another common trap is copying others. People copy wallets, trades, influencers, strategies, without copying the mindset. They don't know the risk tolerance, the time horizon, or the emotional control behind those decisions. That's like copying answers without understanding the question. Crypto is brutal with shortcuts. It exposes impatience immediately. And let's be honest, most people don't lose because the market is unfair. They lose because they enter without accepting responsibility. They want upside without uncertainty, rewards without waiting, and confidence without experience. Crypto doesn't work like that. This market is a mirror. It reflects exactly how disciplined, emotional, or impulsive you are. And the longer you stay, the clearer that reflection becomes. So here's the real shift. Stop asking, what coin should I buy? And start asking, what kind of investor am I becoming? Because the second question determines the first one every single time. And now, before we move on, one last thing. If this video helped you see crypto from a different angle, write it in the comments. Tell me what clicked for you. And subscribe to the channel because we're not here to chase hype. We're here to build a mindset that survives cycles, noise, and time. Here's where things get uncomfortable, but also very real. Most people think they fail in crypto because they didn't know enough, didn't have insider info, or didn't enter early enough. In reality, most people fail because they never slow down enough to build conviction. They jump from idea to idea, from coin to coin, from narrative to narrative, hoping the next one fixes the damage of the previous mistake. Crypto punishes confusion, not immediately, but eventually. And when it does, it's fast. The market doesn't care how excited you are. It doesn't care how confident you felt 5 minutes ago. It only reacts to consistency, discipline, and time. Here's the part nobody likes hearing. The people who win long-term aren't smarter, they're calmer. They don't react to every candle. They don't panic at every dip. They don't feel the need to be doing something all the time. Sometimes the most profitable move is doing absolutely nothing. And yes, that's boring, painfully boring, which is exactly why most people can't do it. If you're still watching, quick check-in. Ask yourself this honestly. Do I want entertainment from crypto or do I want results? Because the market will gladly give you entertainment and quietly take your money in return. This is also why timing feels so hard. People don't enter late because they're slow. They enter late because they wait for certainty. But certainty in markets usually arrives after opportunity has already passed. By the time everyone agrees something is safe, the risk is already shifted. Crypto is about managing uncertainty, not avoiding it. Mid-video reminder, because this matters. If this way of thinking is different from what you usually hear, make sure you're subscribed. This channel isn't about quick wins. It's about staying alive long enough to actually win. Another thing people underestimate is time in the market. Not timing the market, time in it. Every cycle teaches lessons you can't learn from charts alone. You learn how you react under pressure. You learn your own weaknesses. And if you're honest with yourself, you can fix them. Most people quit right before that moment. And let's add a little humor, because it's true. People will spend weeks researching which coin will make them rich, but zero time understanding why they panic, sell every dip. Priorities, right? The truth is simple, even if it's not easy. Crypto rewards people who think long-term in a short-term world. People who build systems instead of chasing dopamine. People who accept that boredom is often the price of consistency. So if you want a real edge, stop asking what everyone else is buying. Start asking how you can become harder to shake out. That mindset alone puts you ahead of the majority. And now, to close this properly. If this video helped you see crypto more clearly, leave a comment with your biggest takeaway. I read them. And subscribe to the channel because we publish videos like this regularly, focused on clarity, discipline, and thinking ahead instead of reacting late.